What's up, guys? Back in the kitchen. If you missed the live stream yesterday, I had a nice guest on there, Dion. We know each other for over a year now. Wealth of knowledge. He has a real understanding of not just crypto, but the financial market. Many different sectors, stocks, precious metals. He's built software. He has his own app. Like, he has so much knowledge in the space. I'm so glad I had him on. Definitely going to have him back. But that being said, we covered something in that live stream that I want to bring up to you guys here because this is very important. So it is with my belief that we are in the accumulation stage right now. However, I see the majority of investors right now de-accumulating. They're literally selling their bags. They're not only staying away from crypto, they're selling their bags or they're hopping from train to train and just constantly swapping their portfolio, taking big hits and just keep finding the fast shiny object syndrome, the fast moving car, or what they believe is a fast moving car. And this is a common mistake I see a lot over and over and over. And Dion, me and him share some similar beliefs, especially when it comes to utility-based cryptos. Utility cryptos take time to flourish. After all, these proof-of-stake cryptos, they're companies. They have a CEO behind it. They have an admin behind it. They have developers behind it. And so sometimes when you're investing into some of these older cryptos, you got to have the mindset of growth. You can watch them, from 1 year, 2 year, 3 years and see what they're doing. Do they got a finished product? Do they have a growing ecosystem? Are their transactions growing? Is their marketing getting better? Do they have more partnerships? What is their niche? What is their competition? Are they doing better than the competition? Or are they getting destroyed? Are they making empty promises? Are they active on Twitter? Are they actually saying what they're doing? Do they have a roadmap? What's their white paper? These are a lot of questions you got to look for and find answers to when you're researching projects. But I see a lot of people, and it's common, a lot of people are selling their bags on FUD or because they see a different YouTuber saying a specific pick is bad, or they see an article saying this specific pick is bad, and they're selling because they don't have the conviction themselves. They're just bouncing from YouTuber to YouTuber, and when someone more confident comes out and says something bad, they change their conviction, they sell their bag, and they invest into another crypto. This happens a lot. And we were having this conversation on my Discord yesterday. We're talking specifically about HBAR and Caspa. These are two investments that I have in my portfolio, and they're two assets that I'm bullish on. Very bullish on both of them. And he was telling me he was going to switch his DCA efforts into Caspa, which, great move. I definitely look into Caspa as a more bullish crypto right now because Caspa's market cap is much smaller than HBAR. HBAR is not going to moon until Bitcoin starts mooning because HBAR's market cap is too large to move on its own. Caspa, although it's getting to that point, Caspa can still hit a 1 billion market cap, which is a 2x where it's at right now, which will put it at 5 cents before it starts following Bitcoin. Right now, Caspa is going against the grain, even though right now it's consolidating a little bit because Caspa is a smaller market cap. So when a market cap is smaller for a specific crypto, they essentially have their own wavelength. Think of a shard of a blockchain, right? When a blockchain splits, it's called sharding, right? And then they do their own thing. So I look at the small caps as if they're breaking away from the main blockchain, which is Bitcoin, and they're doing their own thing. And then as soon as they get to a big enough market cap, they come back onto the regular chain and follow Bitcoin. Casper right now, there's a lot of hype. I see more YouTubers talking about it. I also see more conflicting opinions. I do see the FUD out there, the ASIC mining FUD, which, listen, guys, if these ASIC miners take profits, which is totally normal, by the way, and it dumps the price at Casper, what do you think I'm going to do? Am I going to run away and say it's a bad investment? Hell no. I'm going to buy some more. I'm going to buy a crypto that I'm very convicted in DCA. This is the thing, guys, and I said this on my live stream yesterday. People know to buy low and sell high. You see it all the time. People laugh at it. But when it's time to do it, they don't do it. They find a reason to flood themselves and say, you know what? It's tanking because the whales are selling. It's a bad investment. I'm going to get out and find something else. That's not dumping. There's market cycles for a reason. You have a bull cycle going up. You have an accumulation cycle going sideways or consolidating. You have a profit-taking stage, which determines which direction you're going to go up or down. And then you have a bear cycle, which goes down. But it's like these new investors coming in, they only expect this going up. But as soon as they see this, it's like the question marks start coming. Oh my God, what's going on? They got the Home Alone face, they're shocked. And then God forbid it goes down 5, 10%. It's like, oh my God, what's going on? It's a bad investment. And I'm not making fun. Like, this is a real panic I'm seeing. I see it out there. And this is why you got to have one, experience and skin in the game, because the more experience you have with markets, and not just crypto, market cycles in general, stocks have market cycles as well. The more experience you get, the more you recognize these patterns in the market. And not just patterns with market cycles, but emotions. When you see a downturn in the market, people don't just jump up with excitement and say, yay, time to buy at big discounts. They literally panic. They look for FUD. They actually look for FUD and say, oh my God, I got to get out. Let me get out of the ocean and wait until the waves come down and then I can just tread the water. Meanwhile, you and me, the ones who have experience, we're out there swimming and we're looking to take all these bags and then get the hell out. But the majority of investors don't think like this. They don't use their logic. They use their emotions. This is what not only wrecks investors, but stops them, literally stops them from making a ton of money at the end of the bull cycle. I know right now this may seem boring, and you're like, oh, you can name drop any altcoin in a top 100. They're all going to be down or flat. Bitcoin is down. It's at 30K. It's flat. Bitcoin, the biggest crypto, is flat. And for those who don't know, we have an altcoin season every bull cycle, right? Altcoin season comes after, not before, after Bitcoin starts going like this. Once Bitcoin looks like it's reaching a new all-time high, smart money, the whales who have a lot of money and influence that can change the tides of the market, they take profits on Bitcoin. And then where do they take profits? Into faster moving vehicles. You got to look at investments as vehicles of transfer. Dion said that, and I thought that was a smart analogy. Vehicles of transfer. They take profits from Bitcoin, they move into an altcoin because altcoins outpace Bitcoin in a bull cycle. Bitcoin is stronger in a bear market. Altcoins will outperform Bitcoin in a bull market. So they take profits, they put into altcoins, and then the altcoins will like 10x, 20x, 50x, some 100x or more. And then they put those profits back into Bitcoin and wait for the next downturn cycle, which is the bear cycle, and then rinse and repeat. But right now, I see the majority of investors saying, oh my God, the altcoins are flat, they're going down. Guys, this is normal. And then I'm going to go over a specific crypto, right? Because I understand a lot of people don't understand market cycles. HBAR, right? I get questions all the time. Oh, HBAR, it's dumping. The team is selling. Guys, they had a pre-allocated release schedule. They've been releasing tokens since the bear market. When I first saw HBAR, when it got listed on Coinbase, it had less than 40% or roughly 40% in circulation. Bad tokenomics. Every time I covered HBAR back then, that's all I got was tokenomics, tokenomics, tokenomics. What did they do since then? They now have 65% in total supply. They're adding from the supply in circulation. The team is not just dumping all their supply. By the way, they're okay to do that because they have to fund themselves as well. It's okay for an admin to sell to raise funds in the ecosystem. Hedera HBAR just reached 13 billion transactions. They are growing. Yes, I understand it doesn't reflect the price yet, but you have to look deeper in the ecosystem to see what's really going on with your specific crypto. This is why I say, don't just take what I say or any YouTuber says about a crypto. Research it, take what we say at base value, get a pitcher of salt, take it with a grain of salt, and then do your deep dive. HBAR, perfect example of how the growth of what they're doing in their ecosystem has not yet reflected on the price. They're adding to the supply, which pretend this is $100, right? This coffee mug. I give you this coffee mug, it's $100. There's only one of it here. It's worth a lot. Now, say I tell you guys, hey, here's one, I have 100 in my room. I come out and I put all 100 on the table. What just happened to the coffee mug? The price goes from $100 way down because now you, as the investor that wants to buy this coffee mug, you're going to be like, originally, oh, it's only one, it's $100. I'll take that. No one else has it. But now you see 100 in your face and you're like, oh, it's pretty basic. There's too many of them. They all probably have it. And then what do? You're like, oh, I don't want it anymore. It's probably a poor analogy, but that's similar to what's going on here. They're adding to the circulating supply and the market is still flat. So what does that mean? That means the price is not going to just go up. It's going to at best stay flat, or where you're seeing it now, go down because the dilution of the price is taking effect. Okay? And this is not an H bar video. This is me just giving you an example of how this is how market cycles take place. When you see the supply get added to circulation, it naturally brings the price down. And that's another thing I want to tell you guys about tokenomics, right? You got to understand tokenomics. When you have a crypto that has very low inflation, that means the admin made that a more decentralized marketing place for us, the investors. And Dion brought this up as well. Great point. Because if there's more in the circulating supply, that means the small fish like you and me can buy up that circulating supply and not have that fear of one day being dumped on to a high extent. Versus if you have a crypto that only has 5 or 10% circulation and the majority of that supply is held by the team, you always got to have that fear in your head. Like, okay, when this crypto pumps or if it pumps, can I take profits before they do? Because I guarantee it, they have your specific crypto. You may think you have it at a cheap price. I guarantee it, the team, which probably had a pre-allocation, an ICO, has it at a fraction of what you have it at. And so you may say, oh, I'll hold, X, Y, and Z crypto until it 20x, 50x's. And maybe you do from the current price you bought it at. But I guarantee you, them who want to eventually raise funds and pay themselves to fund their ecosystem, they're going to sell a lot sooner than you. And if you're not aware of this and you're just going off like, oh, I'll just hodl forever, you get wrecked. That's how you see pump and dumps. It's when you see these cryptos, and they can be new cryptos or old cryptos that have very few in circulation. They maybe are heavily VC backed or the team owns a large part of that supply. You're fighting for scraps, 5 or 10%, which is a very small pool of what you're looking at in circulation. And then maybe you don't follow that crypto for a couple weeks. A catalyst takes place, and not only are you holding the bag, but you get wrecked because the VCs dump. Don't forget, guys, when you have more money in this space, not just the market, but in general, you have more power and you have more inside knowledge. I guarantee you the VCs or the inside traders for these cryptos that hold a large part of their supply, they know exactly what's happening before you do. So you have to be ready. It's okay to hold some of these cryptos. I know some of you hold some gaming cryptos that have, shit tokenomics. Just be ready to get out before the masses do. Not financial advice, of course. And I know this video is kind of all over the place, but this is the thing. Understand market cycles are normal. It's okay to see your specific crypto flat. It is totally fine. If Bitcoin is not at 40, 50, 60K right now, you're not going to see a crypto like Cardano, like HBAR, or I don't know, whatever other crypto, or Solana, or whatever. Any crypto. I'm just going down my list here. XRP, whatever. You're not going to see a crypto that has a relatively large market cap that can't go on its own wavelength, just Moon, unless something amazing happens to that crypto. So that's the thing, guys. I see a lot of people, I'm very bullish on Caspa. It's one of my most convicted assets. But they're using Caspa and being like, oh, if other cryptos don't follow Caspa, they're bad investments. If they don't Moon like Caspa's doing, they're a bad investment. Caspa is a new crypto. It's on very few exchanges, although it is getting listed. It's got a lot of hype right now, a lot of excitement, including from me. I love it. It's got Bitcoin's fundamentals. Its market cap, though, is small enough to go on its own. And that's why we see it. Even though right now it's getting a little on the high side in terms of getting close to following Bitcoin, it's exciting. But a lot of people are making the huge mistake and thinking every crypto has to do what Casper is doing. And that is a huge mistake. You got to understand these market cycles and what happened to altcoins. There's a reason altcoin season follows Bitcoin reaching a new all-time high. It's because smart money knows they can move the tides. And as soon as they feel confident that we're entering a real bull market, they take profits, the floodgates open, and all retail starts eating up altcoins. You see the volume on centralized exchanges grow rapidly, and you see all these microcaps that you call shitcoins, all these mid-cap altcoins that you say are dead. You see all of them get revived, and they start mooning with Bitcoin. I saw some of the questions on my live chat yesterday, but I couldn't really get to it. It was hard, and I was kind of crunched for time. But this is the thing, guys. Nothing is stopping from FUD entering your specific crypto. We're seeing it already with some of your favorite picks like Casper, right? I said this in my Discord too. All it takes is one extremely confident YouTuber to come out and say Casper is going to zero or Casper is a bad investment because of X, Y, and Z. And the majority of retail that constantly bounces from crypto to crypto, they're either going to spam other YouTubers that are bullish on it and say, well, oh my God, this guy said it's bad. Should I sell? Should I sell? It's going to cause massive panic. Or they're going to bypass that altogether and they're going to just listen to that person without doing any research on their own. They're going to sell their bag and they're going to have regrets in the bull cycle when that crypto moons. No crypto is safe from manipulation. Bitcoin and Casper are safe from the SEC. They are not safe from FUD and manipulation. No crypto is safe from FUD and manipulation. So if you're going to take every altcoin you hold right now and you're going to constantly just swap because someone else says it's bad, what is stopping you from selling, let's just say Casper or even your Bitcoin if you hold Bitcoin? If someone else comes out here, maybe sounds more convincing than me, maybe has more confidence, and they say your crypto's bad, are you just going to sell on that news, or are you going to do your own due diligence and find out further what you believe in that crypto? This is the thing, guys. The majority of investors, I hate to say it, but they're sheep. They won't do their research. They'll just constantly see these different opinions and they'll make that their conviction, their research. And that is a huge mistake. Take everything you hear at face value. Like, I give you guys my research, why I'm bullish on certain cryptos. You guys know I'm a fundamentalist. I'm a utility-based investor. That's kind of my reputation here. I'm very big on fundamentals, utility, and like a vision. I kind of like seeing where I can see cryptos fit into the future of crypto, getting us closer to that mass adoption. But I'm telling you guys, you're going to see it, especially Casper, right? Great example. It's getting more exposure. It was just on CoinMarketCap trending. It's only a matter of time before you see a big YouTuber that either is bullish on it and causes more FOMO, or another big YouTuber that maybe is ignorant or is trying to manipulate you guys to sell your bags by saying, hey, Casper, terrible investment, go into Casper instead, or whatever, crypto Solana, and say it's bad, X, Y, and Z, you're all going to get wrecked. And if he sounds confident, and I guarantee it because it'll fool most of retail, if he sounds confident, the majority of investors are going to listen. Now, you may laugh and say, great, I'll just buy the dip, but you yourself might get flooded out. And that is a real fear, cause of concern. You got to do your own research. And that is a big reason why I wanted to make this video today. Getting back on track, I had to drink some water. My freaking throat's dry. I'm talking so much. This is called the accumulation season, the accumulation cycle. Stop selling your bags out of fear and start getting the confidence from doing your own research. If you're going to sell your bags, guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to buy my bags. I'm going to tell my Discord members, look, this guy just sold his bag. Go ahead and buy it at a cheap price. And we're going to hodl. You got to have the patience and the emotional strength to hodl on your cryptos during the cycles. It may seem like the bull cycle is never coming. It is going to come. The Bitcoin halving is coming sooner and sooner every single day. What you do right now can either set yourself up for massive profits in 2025 or set yourself up for massive regret from making mistakes today. You have to get your mind in check. I cannot stress the importance of being your own person and having the confidence, which comes from experience and research every day, to do what you feel is right and keep grinding. Again, not financial advice. I'm just some guy on YouTube, but I really thought the majority of you needed to hear this. By the way, if you guys want to reach out to me, talk to me, see what crypto I'm buying, selling, trading, or just join a like-minded support group where you can voice your concerns, ask questions, have the guidance from us and many different investors. I just had a beginner investor just join the other day, fresh in the market, but we also have advanced investors who have a lot of experience. Some even have more experience than me that are also in my Discord. So if you're interested, I'll leave a link in the pinned comments down below. It would be nice to see you there. I really want to see massive success for all of you. But anyways, rant over. Now I want to hear from you. Are you still accumulating crypto right now? And if so, which crypto are you most focused on right now? Let me know down below in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like. Really helps so much. That being said, I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you in this video.